Hello, and welcome to the norming video for 3rd grade math for Common Assessment. To get started, you will want the constructed response rubric from Blackboard, as well as the exemplar from Blackboard. When you open it up, you'll see that the exemplar is labeled for you for how many points each question gets, as well as an example of what an exemplar or the best example would look like. Take a look at these side by side. You'll notice that for constructed response question number 1, it is worth up to 5 points total. You'll also see this when you go to input it into Aware. Part A is worth 1 point. It asks scholars to draw circles next to each box to show how many pennies each child would receive. And they've answered it correctly and seen that they are dividing 8 pennies by 2 of the children. They will see that they get 9 each. They should be drawing these pennies next to it, inside of it, as long as you can tell that they know that the answer is 9 pennies. They get 1 point for this. If we scroll down to Part B, on the constructed response rubric, you'll see that Part B, scholars are awarded 1 point for the correct answer and 1 additional point for showing a number sentence. It does ask them to write a number sentence to show how they were shared. So they should be writing a division equation, since the question above here does show that they are getting the pennies divided equally among the 2 of them. It should not be a multiplication sentence. So they get 1 point for the division equation and then 1 point for the correct answer, which is 9 each. For Part C, you'll see on the rubric that they get 1 point awarded for the correct answer and 1 additional point for showing the correct number sentence. The question asks them to write another number sentence to show how 18 pennies would be equally shared between all 3. That we need to write out as 18 divided by 3 equals 6. So 1 point for a division equation and then 1 point for the correct answer, which is 6 each. Again, the number sentence must be division because it must show equal sharing of the pennies among the 3 of them. And we move on to number 2. The rubric shows that this question is worth up to 4 points each. In this question, a girl, Sandra, is planting seeds in her garden. Once both of the seeds sprouted, she started tracking on this chart how they grew. Again, this is showing the example of what a best example might look like. So Part A is asking if they're growing at the same rate, how tall plant Y will be when plant X is a certain number of inches tall. It does ask for them to show their work, so they cannot simply write out the correct answer. You'll see here, scholars can do this a number of ways. They might draw directly onto the chart up above. They may rewrite their own chart. They may also show, okay, I know that plant X is increasing in 2s, so 8 plus 2 is 10, and I can see that plant Y is increasing in 2s, so 10 plus 2 is 12. They may only show this part, and that would receive 1 point for showing the correct work. Scholars should also receive 1 point for the correct answer, which is 12 inches. When plant X is 10, plant Y is 12. Moving on to Part B. Part B is worth a total of 2 points as well. It asks scholars, if the plant continues to grow at the same rate, how many days will it take for one plant to reach 20 inches? So it can be either plant X or plant Y. And it is asking for the number of days. So again, they get 1 point for showing the correct work. They might use the chart up here again to continue to extend the table, or they may rewrite a table, or they may simply do 10 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2, and then 12 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 until they get to 20. And then you'll notice that the days are increasing by 4, so they'll need to do 20 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 to figure out how many days. If you extend the table out to 36 days, plant Y has reached 20 inches. So they should receive 1 point for showing the correct work, and then 1 additional point for showing that they have the correct answer of 36 days. Please feel free to email me at momiller@uplifteducation.org or reach out directly to your CTL. Thank you.